is a marshmallow? Do they grow on trees? Do they fall from the sky during periods of extreme weather? Wrong. Marshmallows come from a 6-foot-tall flowering mallow plant that grows in Europe, Northern Africa and Western Asia on marshes. Marshmallow! Get it? Ancient Arabs, Chinese and Romans used parts of the marshmallow root to cure everything from sore throats to tummy aches. But it was the ancient Egyptians who combined sap from the mallow plant with honey and nuts to make a snack. The treat wasn't very sweet because raw marshmallow is bitter, and it took 12 hours to harvest the sap. Smash cut to 4,000 years later in the 1800s in France. Candy makers were looking to create a cough drop using mallow root's medicinal properties. By adding egg whites and sugar, they created the guimauve, a flat, spongy, chewy candy cut into a bar from a large block. The guimauve was incredibly popular. Turns out, all that popularity was a problem. It took nearly 3 days to make and set a single block, and the chefs had to spend hours beating the egg whites, a painful arm workout that left them sore and exhausted. Soon, confectioners in the US came up with their own gooey take. They added corn syrup and invented a wrinkle cream for ladies called marshmallow creme. These days, we call it fluff. And it's hard to imagine anyone putting something from a fluffernutter sandwich on their face. But marshmallows were still a ways away from bobbing in our hot chocolate. They were huge, hard to find, and expensive. Enter candy maker Alex Dumac. Marshmallows were basically this guy's life. But by the 1950s, he was tired of moulding marshmallows by hand and wanted to automate it. So he got the patent for something called the extrusion process, or jet puffing. Raw marshmallow goop is pushed through long tubes at high speeds to form ropes that are then cut with big knives to give a circular shape. Then the puffy treats are tumbled in a large drum with cornstarch to give them their skin. In the time it took others days to make a batch of marshmallows, the Dumac company was pumping out mallows by the thousands. By this point, another marshmallow delight had gained national popularity. The Peep was made by the Just Born Candy Co. The large, colourful marshmallows shaped like baby chicks were a hit, but one batch took 27 hours to make. Sam Bourne, the Peep maker and Just Born CEO, was a legend in the candy world. He was credited with inventing sprinkles and a machine that put sticks into lollipops. So when his son Bob took over making Peeps, he had big, fluffy shoes to fill. Bob Bourne came up with the idea for an extrusion invention he called the depositor. In just 6 minutes, the machine could spit out 6 sleeves of Peeps at a time. Talk about getting your ducks in a row. We'd love to tell you more about the depositor, but the mechanics of the machine are a company secret, so we may never know how the Peeps are hatched. With Alex Dumac's extrusion patent, the world can enjoy mass production of not just marshmallows, but pasta, breakfast cereals, and even dog food. So next time you're sitting around a campfire toasting a marshmallow, know that what got you here isn't just fluff. Marshmallow is the root of invention.